What is your specialty? Why they should go and learn from you? Before going for price objection, the price objection arises because of various reasons. Close all the reasons before they come to you. So today, my topic is how to handle sales objection, which is there are many kinds of sales objections. So this is a kind of sales objection called as money objection. And usually when people say that I don't have money or it is too expensive, that is an objection that is called as a money objection. I repeat, I don't have money or it is too expensive. These are the two categories of money objection. So money objection is the parent objection, and two children are I don't have money and it is too expensive. There is a little bit difference between I don't have money and it is too expensive. If you don't know how to handle money objection and all the different kinds of objections, in that case, you will have to simply let the person go. So this is what artists do. If a person is saying, oh, I don't have the money right now, I will get back to you later. The artist says, okay, fine, thank you. Okay. And the person never comes back. A person is saying, I want to purchase your painting. This is amazing. You are saying, okay, what is the price? And you are saying it is $5,000. And the person is saying, oh my God, this is too expensive, right? So what the person is giving? Money objection. And what you say, okay, the person is saying money objection. Okay, let him go or let her go, right? So if you do that, you will never be able to sell anything successfully. So let's say I have got an online course, which is $35,000. If a person is saying, oh, $35,000, it is too expensive. And I will say, okay, too expensive, let it go. Okay. So if I do that, I will keep on losing sales after sales after sales, right? You don't have to convince a person that, no, this price is not expensive at all. That is not how we work. Okay. That is a very foolish thing to say. And if you say, yeah, it is very expensive, you don't have to pay for that, then also it is foolish. You don't just know how to do sales, right? Okay. So today I'm going to share about how to handle these two objections. I don't have the money and it is too expensive. Both are called as money objection. So why the money objection comes? The money objection, you have to understand this. The money objection doesn't come because the money is not there with the person. Okay. That is like 2% chance that the person really doesn't have the money and has got absolutely no way to get the money. And he's in middle of nowhere to arrange money. Okay. So that happens only 2%. Okay. For all the 98%, that is not true. That happens only for 2%. And for those percent, I highly recommend that your marketing messages should be such that people should always know that you are not cheap, right? Your paintings are not cheap. Your online courses are not cheap. You just have to let the marketing message speak like that. I'm very upfront. I always say that I have got two main courses, Mastering Watercolor Realism and a 1-year course. I do have some small courses, but none of my courses are cheap. And if you want cheap, I am not for you. If you want cheap, if you just want to just go and learn from somebody, you can. And that is, the YouTube is absolutely free of cost. If a person says that, Meeta, why your courses are so expensive? YouTube is free. Why do you think I should not go for YouTube? I will say, please go for YouTube. You don't deserve me. If you don't understand the importance of having a mentor, if you don't understand learning systematically in a structured manner, in an in-depth manner, you don't deserve to have a mentor like me. I am very upfront in the market, right? You have to be upfront. If you want cheap painting, you can get a print. You can just download a photograph, steal a photograph from internet, get it printed and put it on the wall. If that is you, you cannot have my painting because you are not the kind of clients I am looking for. You need to be very sure about it. You don't want cheaper people, freeple people who are free mongers. You know what is a free monger? Free monger is just want to grab only the free stuff. They will not pay money for anything, even if they desperately need to. Okay, they just don't. Your marketing messaging should be so clear that people who are free mongers stay away from you. So some people will say, Meeta, you are so expensive. I said, okay, that's great. Either you will join me and become a different kind of person to join me, or you can stay totally away from me because I'm not your kind of person, right? So don't attract free mongers through your marketing messaging. First, don't attract free mongers. Second, you have to understand that price objection, which they say, I don't have the money or it is too expensive. That doesn't mean that they don't have the money. That doesn't mean that they don't have access to the money. That doesn't mean that they can't pay you. That happens only 2%. And on those 2% people, even if a person is dying in their family, they don't have the money to help him. Okay, so that you don't talk to those section of people. They are not bad people, but they cannot be your client. So people who cannot be your client, you just have to let them go. Right now, for all the other part of thing where people are saying, I don't have the money, you have to first understand why they say like that. So first, they say like that because if they don't have enough urgency to get the result that they want, you will end up getting a money objection or time objection, or I have to talk to my spouse objection and all those objections, and you will not be able to sell. Okay, so what is the best strategy? The best strategy is, number one, to get people who have the urgency. Number two, to create urgency through your marketing messages. Okay, so for example, I will give you one marketing message which I've learned from my mentor and which I found so powerful. So let's say a person is saying, Meeta, I want to earn a lot of money as a professional artist, but I don't have the money. So this objection will come to me if I don't handle this objection before the objection comes to me. Are you getting my point? Why the objection comes? Because you haven't given enough knowledge to the person. And that's why the person is saying that objection, I don't have the money or it is too expensive. Okay, so let's say while sales conversation, before any objection has arisen, if I say that, okay, so how much are you earning as an artist right now? And the person is saying, in the year, I'm earning $10,000 for the entire year. And I say that, okay, how much you would like to earn like this year? The person is saying $100,000. I said, okay, so what is the difference between 10,000 and $100,000? So the person is saying $90,000. And then I say, okay, so it means that at the end of this meeting, whatever I have to offer, if that is less than $90,000, then it is more profitable for you, because if you don't join this program, you will end up losing $90,000 because you don't know how to earn $100,000. The person is thinking that, yes, that is true. If I don't learn how to earn $100,000, I don't end up earning $100,000. And therefore, any course which is less than $90,000 is profitable for me. Right? And then I say that, yeah, my course is not $100,000, but it is not cheap, because I cannot teach you something which is as worthy as $100,000, and I cannot teach you that for cheap, right? So do you think you are going through any financial constraint? Are you having any big financial burden? And if the person is saying, yeah, I have taken a house loan, I have taken a car loan, or I really don't have the money part, then instead of telling them, yes, you can do it, you can borrow or beg or steal, I will not do that, right? So instead of that, I say, okay, so if you don't have money right now, how are you even planning to grow your art business? How you are even thinking of learning the skills to earn $100,000? What is making you feel that right now you should make an investment in yourself to learn the skills to earn $100,000? Now the person is again thinking. Then the person is, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and I am going to ask that question and I will simply listen. If the person is saying, yeah, I'm going through a lot of bad phase, but learning this is really important for me because I can understand that if I'm not learning, in that case, I will keep on losing 100,000 every single year and I will keep on struggling for every single year. Then I will again ask question. So I understand that you really want to learn, but you said that you are having a lot of debt and you have a lot of money issues. Do you have anything, like any way in which you think you can invest 30,000, 40,000 or 25,000 in this course or in yourself, not in this course, in yourself for learning the skills? Do you think you have that? Now, I have not disclosed the price of the course. Okay, for you, I know you are my people. My course price is 35,000 today. Maybe it will be 50,000 next year, right? So I will ask that question to that person and the person will say, I think I can take a loan. I think maybe I will take a small part of the thing from my savings. I will take it from my Roth IRA or from my provident fund or from my security deposit, and I will take it a little bit from the loan. So I will ask a lot of questions to understand whether that person is suitable for talking for the rest of the hour. I cannot just keep on talking with that person without understanding whether that person have got the mindset to invest in the art business or not. Same goes for watercolor course. So when a person is coming and having a talk with me, I'm asking that person, so you are planning to become a professional artist, you are planning to learn a lot of skills. So do you think that this is the exact time when you should start, or you should start after 6 weeks or 7 months or 1 year? Do you want to learn now or do you want to learn later? If the person is saying, I want to learn later, I will say, okay, so we can have a meeting later. We will not have a meeting now because you don't want to learn now, right? Now, if I will have to have that certainty in my heart that if I'm really good, that person will come back to me after some month. And if I'm not good, I don't deserve client, right? Okay, exactly like you. If you are not good, you don't deserve client. And if you are good, you should have the certainty that people will come back to you. Let that person go. If a person is not having certainty, let that person go. You don't waste your time talking to people who don't have urgency. Now, let's say the person is saying, Meeta, I really have the urgency. I want to learn now means now means now. I don't want to wait. I said, okay, why you want to learn now? Learn now. The person is saying, okay, I'm struggling for several years to become a professional artist. I can see your student results. I can see your results. I just want to get that result immediately. I said, okay, but why you want to get that result now? So I will emphasize on the now. I emphasize on asking the person why the person wants to learn now. I will keep on asking. The person will first give superficial reasons that I just want to become like that. I just want to become a professional. I said, why? Why you want to become a professional artist now? What is the urgency? The person is saying, I just can't wait. So this is again a superficial answer. So I will go too deep. Okay, I understand you want to become a professional artist now, but why? Are you losing any job? Are you having some financial issues that you would like to overcome? Do you desperately want to stand on your feet because you want to prove to the world that you can? Or do you want to show your kids that you can? Or do you have a bigger goal that I want to become like this because I just want to have that identity that I am a professional artist? What exactly is the reason? I will go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and find out the real reason why the person wants. So when I did that to one lady, that lady first was giving me all superficial reasons. Then finally she agreed that she wants to do it because she doesn't feel like living. She doesn't just want to live. She doesn't have a purpose. And she said that I am doing this because I want to live. I want to have an identity of my own. I want to earn money because if I don't do that, Maybe I will die. I want something to call my own. I said, okay, this is a big reason, right? This is a very big reason. So I will go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and find out why the person wants that thing now. I will never try to even discuss about the money, never try to sell anything to anyone unless and until I'm very clear that the person wants now, and there is a big reason why the person wants now. If the person is saying, yeah, I want to learn watercolors now, I said, okay, let's understand how my course will work. No, I will not go there. I will stick here. Why? Because unless and until that person clearly, deeply, from the bottom of their heart feels that they want the result now, they will come up with the money objection. I don't have the money. Okay. Also, I clarify what is their financial status. In my marketing messaging, I make very clear that I'm not cheap, I'm not for everyone, and I really want to work with people who are decision makers, action takers, coachable. Right? That job is done in marketing. So if a person knows me, that, okay, Meeta is that kind of person, she just hates people who give excuses, and she doesn't like people who don't take decisions for themselves. She doesn't like them. So if they belong to that category, they will not come and approach me at all. So if a person is coming to me and approaching me, even after knowing how my brain works, okay, that person is most likely not to give money objection. Now, even after that, even after knowing that, I make very sure that I give them a lot of training, free of cost, before they come to me. So let's say a person is saying that, Meeta, I want to have a talk with you, and I go and check out on their phone that, okay, what are the reasons why you would like to have a talk with me? And they say that, okay, I want to become a professional artist, I want to learn this, and you are the best person. I said, okay, fine. Do you know how to pay, or do you think that if I say yes to you, then your spouse will like to pay? So the person is saying, no, Meeta, I cannot pay, my spouse is going to pay. And then I make it very sure and very clear that that person brings their spouse along with them in the meeting. I will not have a meeting with a person who cannot take a decision for payment. Then that person, that spouse, can say yes, that can say no, that is totally fine. Both yes and both no should be 100% fine with you. Now, if you say, but Meeta, you have got this bank balance, I don't have, I really want money. No is not fine with me. So this is my recommendation. Make yourself so visible in the market. Right now, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, these are all free of cost. Make yourself so visible in the market, so findable in the market, that people who want what you are selling should come to you instead of you running behind people. If not a lot of people are coming to you every single day, you will be desperate to close that deal. You will be desperate to have that client. Never have any desperation. If you have desperation, it will show in your talk. And if you have desperation, people will not try to give you money. Okay, don't have any desperation. Just understand that you be so good in your skill and you be so findable in the market. Becoming findable in the market does not need your money. Okay, so you be so findable in the market and be so good in your skill that people should get attracted towards you. Okay, so I don't talk to people without their spouse or without their parent if they don't know how to make the payment. If a person is saying, I am a housewife, I said, I cannot talk to you. You have to bring your spouse along with you. If the person is saying, my spouse is a doctor, my spouse will not join, I said, okay, be it. I'm willing to wait. And if you are willing to wait, if you don't have the desperation enough to bring your spouse in front of me, in that case, you don't deserve me. I make it very, very clear. See, understand that if a person, like this has happened to me several times. Okay, I will show you. Earlier, I used to not do that, okay? Earlier, I used to talk to people, like most of the people are married people and ladies, right? So they used to come and say, wow, Meeta, your course is fantastic and price I'm willing to pay and all that. I know my husband is a gem of a person. My husband will definitely make the payment. Now, this happens in the background. So they go home and they talk with their husband, and their husband says, how much is the price? $5,000 US. 5,000 US? Ah, you crazy. You learn it free of cost from YouTube, or you tell me we are still paying just $30. Why you should go for 5,000 US? And the lady is so desperate. No, I want to learn from Meeta. Her students are getting wonderful results. The husband is saying like this, sweetie, I will give you a gift. I will buy you this jewelry. I will buy you this sari. 5,000 is too much. Don't do that, right? So this is exactly what happens. The husband knows nothing about the course. The husband knows nothing about the requirement of how to become a professional artist. All the husband knows is it is a watercolor course and it is all wet on wet, wet on dry, or something which is there on YouTube. Is it true? No, it is not. So the husband must understand why the lady wants to learn a watercolor course, wants to become a professional. Now, in front of the husband, if the wife says that, I don't have an identity of my own, I am desperately seeking to become somebody. My children are all grown up and I don't have anything else to do. I just keep on thinking negative. I really want to learn watercolors to become a professional artist, because if I don't do, maybe I will die. Now, if the husband listens to that, then the husband understands why it is she's so desperate to get the result and why Meeta is the right person. Without knowing all these things, the husband will simply gift a sari or a jewelry and keep her shut, right? So that's why when, like 2 years back, I made a decision that no means no. I will not have a talk with anyone if that person is not capable of paying and is not willing to bring the spouse or whoever, right? So I always make sure that the person who is going to make the payment, that person is in the meeting. Make it very clear. This is very, very important. I don't even talk about money before I check all this. Another thing is that person, if the person is saying, I check this, I check all the options. So if I ask this question, so why do you want to learn watercolors from me? Why not from somebody else? And if the person says, I don't know anybody who is teaching how to become a professional artist, you are the only one. I said, okay, I'm the only one. But why do you want to learn from me? You can just learn watercolors and then learn how to earn money. Why you want to learn watercolors from me? If the person is not having a solid reason, I'm not forcing that person anything. I'm not telling that I'm the best watercolor artist, my course is the best. I'm not saying like that. I'm asking that person. If that person has got no clue why they should learn from me, I will let that person go. I will say, okay, it seems that you don't know me very well. It seems that we are very new. Maybe we can wait for some few weeks and maybe I will give you some study materials and you go through it. And once you understand why you should learn from me, then we can have a talk. If you don't know why you should learn from me, this meeting is not going to be valuable for you. And even if you come and join my course, maybe I will not be able to teach you because you don't know why you should learn from me. Right? That is one answer. This situation almost never arises. Almost never. Why? Because before the meeting, I give them 2 hours of free training. I have a complete 2 hours training. I ask them that before that meeting, you must complete this training. If you don't complete this training, you cannot even have a talk with me. Now that person goes through that training, and when the person goes through that training, that person understands who is Meeta Dani, what was her life journey, why she became professional artist, why she is teaching artists how to earn money and how to learn watercolors, what are her student results. Every single thing the person knows before they even have a talk with me. Just understand this. If a person is giving you price objection, that I don't have money or this course is too expensive, probably that person doesn't know what you have to offer. Probably that person doesn't know why that person should buy. Probably that person knows nothing about what you're selling. So it is your responsibility as a seller to educate the prospect before having the sales conversation. Whose responsibility it is? Your responsibility. It is 100% the responsibility of the seller to educate the market before they come and purchase. Because if you don't educate your market, the people who will come to you will give you all sort of objections, and you will keep on wasting your time on talking with people who don't need or can't afford, right? So you give a complete education. I will show you. Wait. Okay, so I will give you a link. I'm very transparent. So I will just give it to you. Now, what you are going to do with that, I don't know. Whether it will help you or not, I don't know. But because I'm giving you this training, I should be like giving you completely. I give a lot of training to people before even they come and have a talk with me. I've just shared a link in the messenger, in the comment section. You go and click that link and you will see that I give 2 hours of training. If a person says that, Meeta, I want to have a meeting with you, I go and give 2 hours of training. Now, after that training, either they will have that decision, I cannot do this, it is too much. So they will cancel the meeting, and that is fine with me. I don't want to teach another person if they don't want to learn. Okay. And if you say, but Meeta, you are not desperate because you have money and I don't have money, I'm desperate. You don't make sales because you want money. You make sales when you give value to another person. Remember that. It doesn't matter if you need the money or not, if you have to pay the electricity bill or not. It doesn't matter. You make sales when the other person wants it. If the other person does not want it, you don't sell. That is unauthentic. If another person is not desperate to become my student, I cannot get that person. I don't want that person. I only want those people who desperately want to learn from me. That's it. Whether it is watercolors or whether it is how to earn money and all that. I don't teach another person unless and until the person is desperately wanting to learn from me. But it is whose responsibility to give the clarity to the other person? It is my responsibility. So I have created that page and I will show you that page. Wait 1 second. So if you click that link, you will see that this is called as educating the prospect. This is a 2 hours training. Like if you see this, it is more than 2 hours training. Okay. Not this one, not this one. This is a 2 minutes training. This is a 2 hours training. If you see, it is almost 2 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes training. So in this training, I'm giving them everything, how to become a successful professional artist and my journey and what is good, what is not good. Very authentically, I'm sharing this, right? If this person who wants to become a professional artist, this training, I took 60 hours, more than 60 hours to compile a 2 hours training. Can you believe it? 60 hours I gave to create this training alone. This is such a valuable training. It is telling what are the different kinds of income streams which a person can have after becoming a watercolor artist. What are the things which the person is having, if the person is thinking that this person is having various things going on. I'm giving a lot of clarity. This is a complete full-fledged training, right? It is absolutely free of cost. And then I'm proving that I have a lot of results which can prove that, yes, I can give you this training. I can give you this learning. So many student results. Now, if you say, but Meeta, I don't have a student result. I don't have this. I don't have that. Okay. So if you are saying that, Meeta, I don't have a client result. I don't have a student result. How I can create this kind of page? I had zero client result, zero. When I started, at that time, I did not have that page. But whatever it is possible, at least give 2 hours training, at least do 1 hour training, at least give something which will help that person to understand who you are, what you do, how can you help them. That training will help them to see value in you, right? Now just imagine if there are 100 artists who can teach watercolors, and in all those 100 artists, I am the only one which is giving 2 hours of free training and proving them that I can help them. Who that person is going to go to? Me, right? Now, let's say it is you. Let's say you are also a professional watercolor artist. And you say, but Meeta, I'm a professional artist. You are a professional artist. Why they should come to me and why not to you? That answer you have to give. I don't have to give that. You have to find out. So you find out, okay, so Meeta teaches artists only if they want to become professional artists. That is not covering 100% of the market. That is probably covering only a section of market. So I have a big chunk of market. So what I'm specialized? So Meeta boasts about NLP. Meeta is NLP master. Okay, so what is my specialty? I am a botanical master. I love flowers. I will teach botanical. Okay, what is Meeta's specialty? Okay, Meeta has got a lot of case study videos, lot of client testimonial. I don't have that. Why they should come and join from me? Maybe I will conduct my training in garden. I will have some essence stick. I will have some nice music, and that will become my specialty. You have to find out what is your specialty, why they should go and learn from you. Before going for price objection, the price objection arises because of various reasons. Close all the reasons before they come to you. They must have a complete understanding of who you are, what you do, how you can help. They must have a complete certainty that if they learn from you, they will definitely get the result. You give them so much that it creates a huge law of reciprocity. You give them so much value before they purchase anything, that when they think about purchasing from you, they feel, yeah, if Meeta can give me so much free of cost, I'm sure that she will give me a way lot if I pay her the money, right? You don't have to handle the price objection. You have to do all the steps so that they don't give you the price objection. Okay, I do that. So before even sharing about the price, I ask them 4 or 5 times directly or indirectly, are they really planning to learn watercolors from me or learn how to become professional from me? I say like this. So you are planning to learn watercolors. And if I just imagine, if I say that my course is for you, on a scale of 0 to 100, what is the chance that you will actually join the course? Now, this is called as a, like you are trying to close. This is a false close. So you are trying to close before the actual close. Before actually trying to close, you are closing the person. The person is saying 200%. Is that a real thing or a false thing? It may be false. Maybe they don't mean like that. Okay, maybe they are just saying that it is 200%. That I said, why 200%? Why not 98%? Why not 95%? Why is 200%? So now they will have to prove me. Now, if they are lying, I can easily read their face and say that, okay, that person is lying, right? Usually it never happens because I have got so many hurdles. I have made joining my course so difficult. To just have a talk with me, they have to go through 1 hoop, 2nd hoop, 3rd hoop, 4th hoop, 5th hoop. So by the time they have a meeting with me, I know that they are really serious about it. Really, like on a real thing, they are serious. Because if they are not serious, they will not cross those hoops. So a person having a meeting with me, they have to go through 1 hoop, 2nd hoop, 3rd hoop, 4th hoop, watch all the videos, and then have a talk with me. So unless and until the person is really serious, I do not talk with that person. So that solves most of the price objection. So when a person comes and says that, Meeta, and after the entire talk, after saying that I really want to do it, and after all that talk, the chances of price objection is very little. After that, Only two things are there. So when a person says, but Meeta, I really don't have the money. Okay. So should I say, okay, go and learn from somebody else? No, I know that this person will not get the result which they will get along with me. I 100% know that. I'm very sure about that. Now, at that point, I handle the objection. Okay. So there are two things which you have to remember to handle the objection. First, you have to be a very authentic seller. Very, very authentic. What is inside, what is outside. You have to be very authentic seller, because if you are not authentic, then you will feel a bit of pressure inside your heart, and you will feel that you are cheating that person when you are handling the price objection. I'm going to share with you how to handle the price objection, but if you are not authentic, like deep inside your heart, if you are not authentic, you will not be able to sell. If you will not be able to handle any kind of objection. Now, if you as a human being always takes decision based upon your spouse, I will have a talk with my spouse and get back to you, then you will not be able to authentically handle spouse objection. What is the spouse objection? I will have to talk to my spouse and get back to you. You will not even feel like handling that objection. You will have to let that person go, right? In my life, in my personal life, me and my husband, we take a lot of decisions. But when it comes to my growth, when it comes to my business, I do not seek any kind of permission, any kind of validation. I don't. My growth is 100% my responsibility. My business is 100% my responsibility. I don't seek permission. I don't seek validation. And I only teach students who are like me. If a person says, I will have to talk to my husband and get back to you, I don't give them that option, because their husband is in front of me. I give them 5-10 minutes to have a mutual discussion and take a decision. I clearly mention it before the meeting starts, that in this meeting, at the end, if I feel that my course is suitable for you, I will give you an opportunity to either say yes or say no. But do you agree that you will not say that I will get back to you? Because if you have to say that I will get back to you, then this meeting is a waste for you and is a waste for me. I don't waste my time, and I think that you should also neither. So I make it very clear. I'm very upfront, and I tell them that this meeting is a decision-making meeting. You cannot simply say that I will get back to you after 24 hours. No, it is your waste of time. It is my waste of time. And I want all the meeting to get to a decision now. Is it forcing? No. They can say no to me, and it is 100% fine with me. They can say yes to me or they can say no to me, but they cannot just say that I will get back to you. If after that, even after all these things, if they say I will get back to you, I consider it as no. I don't consider it as yes. I simply tell them that, see, we had already agreed that either you will say yes or you will say no if you genuinely believe that I can help you. Now I have showed to you, and you also agreed that I can help you, right? Now you are saying that I will get back to you. I know that nothing is going to change in this 24 hours. I will not change. My course will not change. Your requirement will not change. And you as a person will not change. Nothing will change. So is it just a hesitation? Is it just a fear or an anxiety that is stopping you to make a decision? And if the person is saying, yeah, I think it is just an anxiety, I understand, you will not change, your course will not change, your student result will not change, my requirement will not change, my mind will not change. So I say that, see, you are totally okay to say a no. 100%, I will not mind. You don't have to think that, oh, Meeta has invested so much time with you, so I must say yes. No, you are not obligated to say yes. Nobody's pressurizing you. You can say a no, 100% is fine. But if you have to say yes, it doesn't make a point whether you say a yes today or tomorrow, right? You can say no, and you can get back to me after 2 months, after 5 months. I don't have a hurry. But if you have to say yes, which you said that, yeah, this course is totally fine. You said that you are 200% probably likely to join this program. So now when you're getting this opportunity, what fear is the real cause why you are saying that I will get back to you? So I handle it. Now I could not have handled it if I am not a decision maker myself, if I keep on telling other people that I will get back to you. If you have that tendency to say, oh, I will have to talk to my husband and get back to you, or I will get back to you tomorrow, you will not be able to handle that objection, because you yourself will think, yeah, that person will certainly need at least 1 day. No, that person does not need 1 day. You are not going to change. Your program is not going to change. Your course is not going to change. Your product will not change. Your student result will not change. That person will not change. Nothing will change. So why that other person have to go get back to you? That person will say, I will get back to you. If you are forcing that person to say yes, don't force. You don't deserve to get a bad quality client. You don't deserve to get a client who does not have urgency. You don't deserve to get a client who don't have a big why to work along with you. You don't deserve that, and neither me, right? So if a person is saying, I don't get back to you, I will get back to you, I will say that, okay, all of that. And then I will say, even after saying that I will not change, you will not change, what will change? Why cannot you say a no or a yes? Now, even after that, if a person is saying, no, Meeta, I usually don't make a decision in a haste. I take a lot of time. I said, is that the reason why you are at this position now? Is that the reason why you haven't progressed in your life much? Because you don't take fast decisions. People who want to become professional artists, they need to decide hundreds of things in their life. And if you cannot make a small decision, whether you want to join this course, yes or no, if that will take you so much time, probably this course is not for you. Okay. Now, if that person says, no, this course is for me. I said, why do you think the course is for you? Why do you think that you should join this course? Then the person says, yeah, I have this requirement and that requirement. I think I should join. I said, okay, should I take it as a yes? I don't take it as a yes. There are a lot of sellers who take it as a yes. They assume sales. I don't do that. I said, okay, do you think I can take it as a yes? Say, yeah. Do you think it is 100% yes? Yes. When they say a yes, then I take it as a yes. If they say, Meeta, it is a 80% yes, I don't take it as a yes. I said, so should I take it as a no? They said, no, don't take it as a no. I said, okay, so it is a no and it is not a yes. So what it is? What is there between 80% and 100%? What's bothering you? Then say, Meeta, your course is quite expensive. I said, okay, you want it cheap? You wanted it cheap? I said, no, I know that this course deserves that. So, okay, so do you think the course is expensive, or do you think you don't have the money? So now there are two differences. Either the course is expensive or they don't have the money. Course is expensive is when they feel that your course does not deserve that kind of price. This is marketing. Your marketing messaging should be so clear and loud that your market should understand why you deserve to get that much price. Why people pay me 35,000? Why people pay me 5,000? Why people pay me 10,000? There is a reason behind it. So your marketing messaging should be so loud and clear that people should not have that idea in their mind that your course is expensive. When you give them so many case studies, so many testimonials, so many student results, so much information, free training and all that, they already know that they are planning to purchase something which is expensive. Exactly like that, when I went to Myron Golden, I told my husband, I know Myron Golden is the best and his price will be the most. And I told my husband that no matter whether I can afford that course or not, I will make the payment. My husband said no, and I said, I will. My growth, my learning, my career, my business. It is 100% my responsibility. And if it is not your responsibility, your business, your career, your growth, if it is not your responsibility, then probably you don't deserve that either. I make it very loud and clear, very, very loud and clear, right? Okay. So understand, if you have a tendency to give price objection, you will not be able to handle it in your mind. I have a student who keeps on paying money to their mentor, who has got no issues paying the money, but she has got a weird problem accepting the money, as if she is doing an injustice to another person by accepting the money. I will tell you one thing, if these things are not clear in your mind, then you will not be authentically able to overcome the price objection. So number one, I had given this post a few days back. This is very important. This is crucial. Okay. Stop selling your things for cheap price. Selling your painting for cheap, selling your workshop for cheap, selling your online courses for cheap. Stop selling it for cheap. You know why? Because there are only 4 categories of people. Free people who don't pay. Oh, they only crave for free stuff. Okay. They don't pay. So they don't belong to your prospect list at all. I don't recommend you to have any kind of people in your list who are free people, right? Next is cheaper people. They only pay if that is cheap. It doesn't matter what it is. Unless and until something is cheap, they will purchase, otherwise not. So they will have the house full of junk, which doesn't matter to their life. They will keep on purchasing a lot many stuff cheap. This is only $2. This is only $1. This is $10. Just keep on purchasing. They don't have a goal. They don't have a particular ambition. They will only purchase things if it is cheap. And subconsciously, they know that cheap things lack quality. Will you marry a cheap person? No. Will you talk to a cheap person? No. Will you gift your mother something cheap? No. Will you give your kids cheap medicine when they are not well? No. Even if you have $1, you will find out what is one thing which is quality, which you can purchase for $1. Maybe it is a banana. But you will not compromise with the quality if something is important for you. Every person has got a cheap side and has got a premium side. Your marketing messaging should only talk to the premium side of that person. Every person in this world has got a premium version of themselves. Every person. Your marketing messaging should only connect with that premium version of themselves. Even if a person continuously purchases cheap stuff, your marketing messaging should touch their premium part of their heart and their soul. Okay? Connect with their heart and soul in your marketing messaging. They don't deserve to spoil their life by filling their life with cheap stuff. You know that. But if you yourself are cheap mongers, like I want cheap, you don't deserve to have premium clients. You don't. You can't be unauthentic to your clients. I pay so much to my mentor. So much, like $155,000 I pay to learn from him. And then I repeated that course. Then I paid to Franken, I paid to Christine Moral, I paid to Darren Hardy, I paid to Brian Tracy. I pay for my knowledge. If I don't pay for my knowledge, I will not respect that knowledge. Right? I pay for my knowledge and I deserve clients who are willing to pay for their knowledge. Because if a client is not willing to pay for their knowledge, they don't deserve to get the results. Right? They don't deserve me at all. So I only talk to those people who have the skin in the game. So when I talk to my student that, it doesn't matter whether it is day or night, you have to get this result. They get it. Why? Because they have the skin in the game. And for them to have skin in the game, I should also have skin in the game. I should also be invested. You cannot be another person's mentor if you don't have a mentor. You don't deserve a mentor who doesn't have a mentor. Let's say you become my student in the future and I become your mentor. You can deserve me in case you feel that you really want the best results. Unless or until you deserve that best result, if you feel that you don't, in that case, you don't deserve to have a mentor like me. And how can I become somebody else's mentor? Because I have a mentor. Every mentor must have a mentor, right? Okay. Bill Gates has a mentor. Tony Robbins has a mentor. Elon Musk has a mentor, right? So they have a mentor. And you cannot just do something to another. You cannot become another person's mentor if you don't have a mentor. Why? You will not believe that a mentor is required. And I tell myself, I don't deserve a life without a mentor. Even after some time, if I leave Myron Golden, I will go for a higher quality mentor, a much better mentor, a mentor which can give me way more result than Myron Golden. Okay. Myron Golden is a world-class mentor, but I know that there will be mentor who will give me more results than Myron Golden. So I will go for them, right? I will always have mentor in my life. A life without a mentor is like a kite without a rope tied to something. It will just go here and there, right? So understand that I'm talking about price objection, but understand all this thing, it is human psychology. If you don't understand why you should not give price objection, you will not be able to tackle price objection. Okay. There is a complete post which I have given. I don't want to go in that because these are the reasons why you should not sell your things for cheap. This is complete reason. And I can keep on giving 10 reasons, 15 reasons, 20 reasons. I think all these reasons are more than enough for me to show you why you should not sell your thing for cheap. Okay, go and check this out. It is a very valuable post. This is the post thing. Stop being cheap. If you are cheap, you are ruined. If you are cheap in your life, you are ruined. I don't bargain. I had a very bad habit of bargaining. Can you give me this instead of $5 in $2? Can you just give me $2? If I bargain in my life, I will have to allow people to bargain with me. Nobody bargains with me. Nobody says that, Meeta, can you please give me this much discount? I don't do that. I don't give discounts. When I have to give discount, let's say it is my birthday and I have to give a discount, or let's say it is a Black Friday and I am giving discount. When I'm giving discount from my behalf, I give that and I give a lot of discounts. But when a person is asking me to give discount, I don't give that discount. If there is offer going on, there is offer going on. If there is no offer going on, there is no offer going on. For example, let's say there is offer going on, you will get a loan in 10% additional, like in 10% rate of interest instead of 15, right? And that is an offer going on. So you go to that while purchasing a car, you get that offer and you feel happy about it. But you cannot just go in the car shop and say, can you give me this car instead of 2 million? Can you give it in 1 million? You don't say like that, right? If there is offer going on, there is offer going on. If there is no offer going on, you either decide to buy or you don't buy. But you don't ask for it, right? I don't allow people to bargain with me. I'm not that kind of person. Okay. You have to become that person in order to have that rule. You cannot say that, okay, I will bargain as and when I want, but I will not allow other people to bargain with me. That is unauthentic. That is not good. Okay. This is very important. If you in your life give price objection, if you say, Meeta, your courses are too expensive, you will not be able to genuinely tackle price objection. Now, is it too expensive? No, because just imagine if a person is there, now you have to address that objection in your own head first before handling the objection to other people. So let's say in my head, I'm saying that, okay, so let's say the person is not buying from me. What will be happening to that person? The person may go and end up purchasing somebody else's course, which is maybe cheaper than me. Will the person get the fabulous results? Maybe not, because I I teach in essence level, principles level, strategies level, tactics level. Most of the courses don't teach even from the principles level. They only teach either strategies or tactics or only tactics. So will the person's mind be changed? Will the person get this result? Probably not. Will the person's real problem get solved? Most probably not. So what is the person's best interest? The person's best interest is to join my program. Now, what is the price the person is paying? The price the person is paying by not joining the program is not to fulfill their desires, their goals, right? Is that more pricey than whatever I'm charging? If I agree to that in my head, then I can handle price objection. Now, how I do that? I ask that person, so let's say you join another person's program. How likely do you think you will be able to get that result? Now, they will say very unlikely. Why? Because they have already agreed to that Meeta, your course is the only course which can give me result. They have agreed to that already. Now they cannot lie, right? So they say, I don't think so. I don't think that I will be able to get result. I said, are you okay with that? Are you okay not to get result? If the person is saying, okay, I don't deserve that person to work with me. If the person is okay not to get result, I don't deserve that kind of client to work with me at all. But if the person is saying, no, it is not okay, then I say, okay, so if it is not okay, how much amount of money you will lose by not getting the result? So if you are learning from me and you're creating 5 paintings a year and selling those 5 paintings by learning how to sell them, so you are making probably 10,000 or 15,000. But what if you are not able to paint those? You will not end up creating 5 paintings. You will not end up earning those 5,000 or 10,000. And for the rest of the year after year, you will stop yourself from getting that result. Will that be okay with you? And if the person said, no, it is not okay with me. I said, so do you think it is more profitable to join my course rather than not joining my course? Do you think it is profitable? They say, yes. When they say a yes, if they say, I don't accept that, okay? If they say yes, then I said, okay. So now the question is not whether you can afford or not, because you know that joining the course is better than not joining the course. So it is not a question of not affording. Now the question is, how can you afford it? How can you get the money from? You remember I had asked long back where the money will come from. Now is how I'm relating with that. So a few minutes back, you have said that you have got a person who can loan you, you can sell this, you can sell that. Do you think you will do that and get the money? They say yes, because I had asked those questions. Now just imagine that I would not have asked those questions. Then I would not have addressed this question here, right? So when I had already asked those questions that you are going through a difficult time, why do you think you should do it now? You are having a lot of financial issues. How do you think you can invest? I had already asked this question long back. Now, when they're giving a price objection, I will get back to those answers. I will take those answers, those chunk of answers, and I will use it here. They'll say, okay, so you said this. That person can give you can take it from Roth IRA, you can get it from Provident Fund, maybe you can sell some jewelry. Do you think it is worth it? Do you think it is worth it? And if the person says, yeah, I think it is worth it. I said, why do you think it is worth it? I just don't I just don't ask them the question whether it is worth it or not. I ask them why it is worth it. And when they say, yes, it is definitely worth it because of this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason. They are handling their own objection. I don't. Okay. At any point of time, if I get slightest of tinge that they are talking unauthentically or they are lying to me, I go too deep to understand why they are lying. Okay. Some people have the tendency to just be superficial. I go too deep and help them to see value in joining my program. Okay. That is how I handle those objections right from marketing point. If your marketing, if your branding is not taking care, Don't expect only the sales conversion station to take the heavy lifting of all the things. Okay, I will give you this example. See this. I'm very, very transparent here when I'm giving this training. Probably this is one of the best training I could have sold this training in a lot of money, right? See here, all of this, I'm doing this because I want to help people. I want to help aspiring artists. Can you see that? A lot of efforts are there here. I'm not just sharing my painting. I can keep on sharing my painting. Like I have got some beautiful paintings. Should I just keep on sharing my paintings? Should I just keep on sharing these paintings? Like if I have some beautiful paintings, it is just like if I keep on sharing the paintings that, I have got this award, I have got that award. Is it a good thing to just keep on sharing the paintings after paintings after paintings? No, I share a lot of valuable posts. So when a person is coming to have a talk with me, the person knows that this lady is having some knowledge and this lady is having some client result and this lady is genuinely planning to help me. On the other hand, if you just keep on sharing your paintings and sharing that I can take, like there are some artists who only come live and who only try to help other people when they want to sell something. Let's say they are just active on social media when they have to conduct a workshop. No, I don't do that. I'm active throughout the year. It is my passion to help other people. It is my passion to teach aspiring artists how to become a professional artist. It is my passion. It is my goal to help professional artists not to struggle and earn money consistently and effortlessly. It is my deep desire. So from all those posts, if a person is coming to know, yeah, I think Meeta is authentic. I think Meeta can help me. I think Meeta is a genuine person. I think Meeta, even if she charges more, it is in my best interest to join her course. When I make it very clear throughout the year, then it becomes a normal decision for them. They are not scared. They are not threatened. So you have to understand why your prospect is saying no to you. And you have to mitigate all those problems. If a person is saying, I don't want to purchase painting from you because it is expensive, understand why. Are they not planning to purchase because your painting is not good, or because your marketing is not good, or because they don't see you as a professional artist? What exactly is the reason? And address that. If you don't create that brand reputation, people will not see you as an authority. They will not see you as an incredible, like credibility. They will not trust you. And when they will not trust you, they will simply say that it is too expensive. I cannot pay that. And they will go away. It is 100% your responsibility to take care of complete branding, promoting, marketing, and be very good in sales. It will take you maybe 1 year or so to learn all the skills. But ultimately, you will be the person who will have the authority, the credibility, and the trust, and you will earn money. But on the other hand, if you say that, no, Meeta, it is too tough, I will tell you one thing. Not earning money? Tough. Not able to pay the bills? Tough. On here. Here is the tough. When a person is rejecting you, here is the tough thing goes. You can blame people that they are not purchasing from you, but that is not the reality. You know that. You know deep down inside your heart that people are not able to pay you, not because of their problem. That is because you are attracting the wrong kind of person. You know very well that you are not able to close the deals, make the sale, because you don't have the right knowledge and you are not good with sales. You know that you are attracting poor quality people because you are not doing the right branding. You know that. And all of that can be taken care of if you learn the sales. And you can learn the sales provided you approach the right person to learn. I approached Myron Golden. Who are you approaching? I approached Darren Hardy. Who are you approaching? I approached Brian Tracy. Who are you approaching? I approached Sigrun. When I struggled for 3 years to earn money, I approached Sigrun. Who are you approaching? Okay. Everything comes with a price. You only calculate if a person only calculates the price that they have to pay to get the knowledge, they are cheating themselves. They are fooling themselves because they are not calculating the price that they are paying every single year for their ignorance. If you have the painting skills, but if you don't have the selling skills, let's say you could have sold your painting for 20,000 and now you're selling it for 1,000, you are missing out on 19,000 every single time. Isn't that expensive? So people who only calculate the money that they have to invest, they are foolish. People who calculate how much they are missing out because they are not having the right knowledge, they are intelligent. Okay, so if you cannot handle the deep down your money objection, and if you are not willing to pay another person for your requirements, you will be not able to sell your stuff authentically and handle price objection. Okay, that is the ultimate thing. I hope you got a lot of value. If you think that you have got a lot of value, you don't have to comment, like, or anything, right? You can share this post, this link to somebody else. Maybe you will be able to help that person. Okay, have a very open heart and share a lot of your knowledge, and I'm very sure you will be able to get very good type of clients. Handle your objection, your own price objection, your own spouse objection, your own I will get back to you objection. If you stop giving these silly excuses in your own personal life, you will be able to handle these objections during authentic sales conversation. Sales is not cheating. Sales is not slimy, sleazy, unauthentic, pushing, convincing, nothing. You don't have to convince anybody. I don't. I just let them go. But if they come to me, they should be able to handle their own objections. Okay, so that is how I do it. I hope you found it valuable. If you find it valuable, go through it again and again. Sales is something which you should go through every single day. Every single day. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. See you.